I've tended to start with purpose, with, why are we doing this? Even in the commercial world, it's never really good enough just to say we want to make a ton of money. Making profits is a bit like oxygen to the body. The body needs oxygen to survive, and a business needs profits to survive. But I certainly don't wake up in the morning thinking, yay, I'm going to breathe some oxygen today. And likewise, for people in the business, you need to make a profit, but they need to know, well, why are we doing this? What's the purpose? What's the societal benefit? Once you're clear on purpose, it's much easier then to set the vision. So in a business world, typically we think about vision as being something that activates people, is forward looking, it has energy to it. So typically a vision is articulating what you want the business to be in 2 to 5 years time. And very practically, we would typically do that by getting people together, again, workshops, away days, and talking it through and honing and refining that vision. So typically we do that as a team, but you really would only do it occasionally, because once you've agreed it and set it, it's about sticking and being tenacious in pursuing that vision.
But what I do as an individual, and what I encourage people around me to do, is to be creative about that vision. So we do things like vision boards, arts and crafts. We get people to picture the type of life they want to live, the type of things that they want to be doing, and get old magazines and cut it out and like literally create a creative collage around it. And then imagine yourself in 10 years time. Finances is not an issue. What are the fundamental things that you are doing? Who's in your life? And things like that, to get people to think beyond their current circumstances. Because I think many people get so stuck in the now, the here and now, and find it hard to imagine a life that could be better or in a different place.
And for me, the discernment of vision has looked like an ongoing desire to have the wisdom of the Lord in what I'm doing. So a business consultant a few years ago said to me that he read Proverbs every day. And that's something that I've tried to make a habit of my life, that I'm really asking the Lord for his wisdom. I'm seeking it out, I'm pursuing it in my life. So I think the rhythms of just keeping that door open for God's wisdom are really important with discernment. For me as a person, it often comes with a feeling or a hunch or a gut instinct that something needs to be done or something needs to change. And as I start to explore that, both in my thinking or in talking with others, I'm definitely an external processor. I feel like God begins to shape that vision for me. I think that sometimes we get hung up that the way we discern vision will look the same for one person and another, but he uses your personality and he uses who you are in order to talk to you and shape vision. I think our most important job and role is to have a heart and mind that is open to his voice and his guidance, so that we are pursuing wisdom in all that we are doing. I mean, even today, I walked the dog first thing this morning, and just for 5 minutes, I said, I need your wisdom today. Give me clarity on where I'm going with a project that I have. And I think as you do that and you begin to step out and partner, it really is a partnership. As you walk it through, you get that sense of, is the Lord with me in this? It feels good to me and the Holy Spirit, or does it not feel quite right? And also, obviously, trusted other advisors are so important. People that you trust, people that have your best, people that are in this with you. Those are other people that can really contribute to the discernment of vision.
And oftentimes we might feel that something's off, but we don't know what it is. But we then will pray into it and we'll speak to the team, and that's where we'll have it. We oftentimes will, before we start a day and I've prayed, I would have heard, and God will say something like, you need to think about project A that you're running. It's not running smoothly, but you can't see it yet. We've had to really discern this season in particular, when to say yes and when to say no. We've had to discern what to go for and what not to go for, and how to maneuver, because we're in, as I said, a completely new terrain, and pray and ask God to show us what to do, and to discern the right from the wrong, to discern the opportunities that look like opportunities that aren't really opportunities. And being in leadership, it's important to discern and see things through, because you can often pull people down the wrong path if you're not praying and you're not looking through spiritual eyes.